Mercedes-Benz and Kanye West in the cut.
And a teacher in the back.
Mr. Robinson in the cut.
We're out here today, still.
Yeah?
Live.
Young boys, hide your mothers away.
No.
He's a school teacher by profession, but there's mums that have children, they fancy him. That's all it is. That he's professional and he's not interested. He's not interested. Let's just put it out there. You are not interested. Man business.
We've got the Nash coming up as well, yeah. So everyone's just kind of getting their minutes in and staying as sharp as possible, trying to avoid injury as well. The next game we play is a team from Liverpool, and if we win that, we're then in the final, and that puts you in the top 2 in the country. I'm doing that the day after playing a game, which is like a lot of the boys who are playing in this competition to a higher standard. So it's like, imagine getting through that 90 minutes, and then you know you've got an even bigger game the day after.
Speech! A speech! I do anything for the Don!
What's the incentive to play non-league football? I don't get it.
It's the same thing that happens with YouTube. Obviously, you've just bought a new car, right?
Oh, we're not putting that shit out.
No, but I'm saying there's monetization, right? Yeah. So the same way in non-league football, there's monetization. The monetization is you can earn a wage.
I ain't the one that's driving. I ain't the one that's driving.
No, we're getting Costa.
I ain't the one that's driving.
I need to have a coffee before I get in the car.
I ain't the one that's driving. Huh?
There he is.
The man himself, Sir Kevin Oakes.
Oh, f***ing hell. Where you been, part-timer?
Oh, I was at DFC, man.
This lady here is the lady that washes all the kit.
Has she got a name, or are we not giving her one?
Louise, yeah. So make sure she gets a big shout out.
How's your day been, alright?
Long, but yeah. Nothing that a win can't put right.
There we go. See you in a sec.
Said it himself.
Sir Kevin Oakes.
Sir Kevin Oakes, managing since he was 14. He can't play in goal. He can't score. Man can't even park him. Man can't even park a little car for him. He just did this as well, fam. Just done this, fam. Can't even get out of the car, bro.
This guy, and you think it's me who's against you?
You're late.
You're FaceTiming me.
You're the captain. Well, listen, I finished work at 4 o'clock and I'm getting here at 6:17.
You're late, bro.
Oh,
I want the one that was driving.
That must say something to you.
Why are the Dons late?
I was careful that treating you, man.
Nice, man.
That will burn my car.
Nice.
I'll drop them back.
I can't complain.
Come to football.
Yeah, see it pays well still, man. Get one of these for him.
I thought there's no budget in the club.
Man's got nail clippers on his car. That's how you know he's serious, you know.
I sure. But when I've looked over,
About Rion.
no, man,
He was the one that kept the guy on.
I knew it. No, bro. I
swear to you.
swear to God. Remember I said to you. I said to you,
It's impossible that he could have been on the left side because I was looking across. Yeah.
Man, chat's to Khalid, fam.
it's Chris.
I believe
you now. I believe you. It's Chris.
Khalid would have said that, you know.
It's you.
What? What's me?
George, I believe you now. It's you. You're the perpetrator.
I don't have access to Instagram. Amy, that's not it. Yeah, love it. Oh, fuck. Kicks, too early, bro.
You and these team tools needs to change.
Oh, what are you saying?
Yeah,
you good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Talk the thing, man. And I'm late, man. Talk the thing.
He's not offside.
No, not you. I'm saying talk the thing to the brothers that been late, fam.
Hold on.
Hey, Chris, we got to talk about this.
Thanks, the man got a few that scored.
That's Rion there. Stop chatting when you're playing, bro.
What are you talking about? The guy buns you and I'm back to you. Now you're on me.
What?
Chris, please. Allow me to. I'm sorry.
The last few results for us haven't gone our way. But the one thing that we've had consistently is that motivation when we step out onto the pitch. We're going into games and getting ahead. So now it's about using the experience that we've accumulated in this changing room to see games out. So I don't worry about how we're going to play when we get out there. I worry about how we're going to end games. So as a team, we must come together as a collective and make sure we start grinding out results. We're not just going to go out onto the pitch and win 4, 5, 6-0 because we now have good players. No, you still have to go through that process. That's non-league. And that's learning. That's understanding the situation that we're in, which is a relegation scrap, and how we're best going to get those 3 points.
I don't give a shit. Coaching, which is obviously, it sounds like it's not a lot, but
I've never done goalkeepers before.
You learn a new thing every day.
Normal volley, half volley. Outside.
What, you ain't even warming up?
I'm warming up, bro. Got a multitask, innit?
Nationals goal scorer.
I need to give a background history of why they call me 4-4, yeah. I saw a meme video of some guy, yeah, holding something that's obviously,
You know.
you know. Ever since then I took that, I used that as an opportunity to make a meme, trying to breed some positivity. So the 4-4 means positivity, but it also means if I lay it off.
This is our year, so fuck them other artists. Boom production. Let me test out the nine. One press on every left and on spine. Spineless plus I'll leave you with no face. A headshot will have you looking like a blowfish.
George, because you're off keeper, I will be speaking to Junior. You're 6, okay? If I need
If you don't want to
if I need
headache, speak to Sam
Okay.
Bailey. He's the least. You won't say nothing. I think one thing that losing does is it humbles you. Because when you're used to winning, do you know what you do? You have this, look, there's something that you get, is complacency. And I've had that feeling recently where I've looked at myself and thought, oh yeah, coming to this team, I'm going to be able to get results. It's not fucking easy. It ain't that easy. You start thinking about what you've done in the past, it doesn't matter now. It's about what you do now. If you've ever been in a situation where you've earned the right to win a game of football, it's from hard work. So just have hard work in your head today. That's not good to say there's not going to be mistakes, but hard work is the basis of everything we do tonight. Humble yourself, but work your fucking socks off again, boys. Hard work, everyone agreed on that? Hands in, boys.
Boys, well in on 3.
Fucking well in on 3, yeah? 3, 2, 1, come on, boys. You can kiss clean sheets goodbye. G-block, 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 G-block. Cha-la-la-la-la-la. G-block, 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 G-block. You can kiss clean sheets goodbye. What are you waiting for? This is the non-league series. What, you want a clean sheet? I can't give you one. But what I can give you is your Saturday meal deal. That's non-league tackles, non-league points, and there's a manager who's going to get the sack if he doesn't do his job. Welcome back. Stansfeld Town got so close last season to reaching the hallowed turf of Wembley. But listen, it happens in the FA Vars. You make it or you don't. And we go from the hallowed turf to the hollow man boogie up top. It's not a direct pass, but it's in around him. And when it goes in around him, there's one thing you can expect from the Peckham boy. He's going to protect everything at all costs. He plays it out to the left-footed under-the-radar player, Sam Bailey. I'm trying to let him off, but I can't quite. I know he's my teammate, but I can't let it go. But the new signing Chinny gets in the way of the wall teddy bear. So we've got non-league players who play on a Sunday, all going against each other, all for the fact of 3 points. And a young kid, Kian Gerrard. How can you call him Gerrard with nowhere near Anfield?
Hey King, what did you just do to you?
Are you mad? Ladies and gents, what time is it?
Use a commentator and you're
Right,
trying to
so
do this stuff.
listen, I just want to get to the point here. If you're watching this now, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. We're doing this for you to have the episode tomorrow before 6 p.m.
Man said tomorrow, it's today, fam.
Yeah, alright, cool. So the point I'm making is we need 400 likes so we can actually enjoy our good night's sleep. Thank you for your support. We're out.
Hey, who's dating Melissa?
I don't give a shit. So before Kingy took over from Sir Kevin Oates, the last result was 5-0 to K Sports. Ever since then, we had the 2-2 result with Canterbury, the 1-0 defeat to Hollands and Blair, and a 3-2 defeat which you saw in the last episode. And in the midweek we played Beerstead. So all I can say is we're going in the right direction, but we need to start picking up the 3 points. It's a great save from the Wall Teddy Bear. I can only apologise if the scene before had you a little bit confused. We tried to do a trick that Geek once showed me in one of the trench work, but that was pretty amateur. And Briggsy just took a throw, and I don't understand why the ref's giving it the other way, because he's giving the opposition an opportunity to lob it into our box. And Air Baker's lost the first header, and all of a sudden, it's gone 1-1. There's a trend in these non-league vlogs. If you can't play through a team, you play round them. When you can't play on the deck, you play over the top. Damn, fam!
This ain't a Joe Grimes mixtape. This is the flipping non-league vlogs. And Jay Booger's just got us a free kick in a dangerous area. Teddy, the wall keeper's just spilled it. And Stansfeld look around saying, who brought this bear to the table? It's a Toy Story movie gone wrong. And we're back in the game with a 2-1 lead. Kwaku Ansah, no relation to Zach Ansah. Hey, that's what happens in Miami. It's amazing to think that Kingy and JR have already been able to put their stamp on this new Wellington side. They've made a few signings. Robbo played, he was in comfortable position, and all of a sudden this Robbie Fowler, he's not even Robbie Fowler, his name's Ryan Fowler. He looks like a non-league Charlie Austin. And he's taken that finish so well that I can't even say anything. It's 2-2. How can I teach these viewers, you lot at home, how to handle games of football if me and goal is conceding at every shot? It's like every time they get a chance, it's in the box. And it's gone to Wayne Rooney. I mean, Luke Rooney, former Swindon Town player. It's a well-taken goal, but he has no right to be getting it in that sort of space. Find a lip and I'll fuck all of you off!
With 6 places between the two sides, you know that Stansfeld know that these 3 points are so important. So any opportunity they get to kind of kill the game off with cheap fouls, you know what they're going to do. And Shrek used to say it, it's better out than in. And I'm pretty sure that this right mid knows what his fullback's on. Farting practice. How the mighty have fallen. You're used to seeing Big G playing in front of hundreds of fans on a Sunday, but how about when he's not in the mood and he's playing in front of 50 people in the stands? It doesn't mean that you can have a bad mentality. It doesn't mean you can give up. You still got to show up. And that's the same as when I'm doing commentary. There's days that you turn up and you just think to yourself, it's been a long week. I've been training, I've been boxing. But then I get those subtle reminders that there's players in the team that can make passes like that light up the screen. We're getting to the final few minutes in the half. And I have to remind you that this game will not be over as long as there's a skipper like me on the pitch. Opportunity for Sam Bailey to show what he's all about. The postman delivers. It's at the near post and it is the wrong address. And we know what that means. What happens when the postman doesn't complete his round? Ah, for job.
I don't give a shit. Once he's running behind, I chipped into him, held it for him, and you get out of the pitch. The boss is like, give Ashley and Kian the ball.
Bro, we're just giving them 3 goals, bro.
I hear that, but
3 goals. Yeah, I said to Ash at the beginning, yeah, when we've got the ball, man, them have to show. With a stand in there, step in the space and give us an angle to pass it to. I don't hear man saying, yeah, it's all
I think they're
quiet.
showing, but the quality when it's coming to us at league.
Come on, man.
Especially me, sorry for the 3rd goal, isn't it?
What is this? Like, bro, what is this?
I'm good.
Guys, forget the score for a second. The last 10 minutes of that half was the best football that we played. We can win this game by 2, 3, 4 goals. Every goal we conceded was an individual error. It's a mistake. But we can't let mistakes define us as players. And that's what happened that first 30 minutes. You let the mistakes define us as a team.
Oh, damn, my girlfriend's out.
You heard my man. What the flip?
So now we're like, oh, we're scared, we're going into our shell. No! Big fucking personality and character. That's what it's gonna take. Big character. Not scared. Not pussies. Big balls. Everyone understand?
Yeah.
Big.
If we get out on the right side, more than likely we're going to have to make a switch of play before we get in. So we might have switched it to get out, but then you're going to have to switch it again to get in.
Oh shit.
Does that make sense? Yeah. But so that's where the calmness has to come. So just individually, you're taking too long on the ball. There's easy passes for you. There's 4 midfielders to find. Yeah? You're dwelling. You're looking for a long pass. Kian's here. And that's not happening, and then you look at Kian. It's too late. Their play is very direct. They've got a big man up top. It's not hard for them to get from A to B. Whereas for us, we have to work it. Does that make sense? So don't make that hard work just go wasted. Yeah? We good?
Yeah.
Come on,
Don't
boys.
give it up.
Yeah,
Don't
come
give
on,
it
boys.
up.
Come on.
This game is there for us, boys. G-Unit! Give me your get rich or die trying questions in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. I stayed in my property in West Wickham last night. The maid changed it for me. I grew up on J-Fly and Peter Martin. You know him as Doctor now. And they're still playing to this day at the prime age of 42. This is how it sounds without commentary. Do you prefer it? Chopper dogs. He'll be totally fine, man. We spoke to him in a week. All it is a bit of concussion, a little bit of ice on his head. That's it, man. Diggers will be back soon. Dig deep. Unit! This is a London Stone game, a Bickley kind of game. Oi, and do you know what happens when you play a London Stone in a Bickley? If you can break that first 11, they ain't got nothing on the bench to play. I don't give a shit. When you're good enough, you're old enough. There was a young player on the side, this young kid called Kean Garlinge. And when he came on loan from Charlton Town, which is where we play our home games, everyone wondered, was he going to be good enough? But they threw him into the mix. And it was some players that had no recognition. And one of them was the Ghana star, Kwaku Ansah. What a finish, don't be mad. Everything has to kill to survive. Why is Boogie Replay being played? I'll tell you why, because he's just got a no-look assist. Kwaku Ansah on his weaker side slashes it across the net, and you can't be mad with a teddy bear. Buzz Lightyear would have told Woody, you're just a toy. And here's another example of Junior Baker showing his old age. He set me up. He wants me out of the room, and he wouldn't be pleased with a like you passing it to me. I don't care if I'm using bad language. I'm tired and grumpy. The show goes on. The number 10 plays a square ball back. And for some reason, the right back's played it short. And look who's here! Holloman Boogie, the 4-4. It's all going off.
Go ahead, I'll send you that still. I'll give you 4-4 replays.
The 4-4 means positivity, but it also means if I lay it off.
We can let it off, fam. The team now jam.
Imagine this. This is what a 14-pound striker can get you on a non-league day. He hasn't even got enough money to get him home. But who cares? Hey, old school Narsin. Don't say my car's topless. Say the titties are out. For a side that has just been put together for the first time, you can't complain. There's a spirit in the team, and different characters will stand out and different animals will too. They heard that this guy's name's a rhino, and for some reason, he thought that he could step on a rhino's back and not have a reaction. But here we go, it's handbags. This ain't the pro game, this is non-league. As Luke Rooney starts getting pushed about, this is the kind of spirit you need. Togetherness. Ball gets whipped in, and it goes to Brixie, who hits the underside of the bar. And it's a lifeline. Hopefully we won't be punished. Rion throws it down the line, Kwaku hits it, and the nice guy, Mr. Robertson, gets involved. Right. Stay out of it, Manny, you teacher. Oi, we've got to look after each other. The world will not survive. Anyway, the Charlie Austin / Robbie Fowler lookalike shows a bit of feet and he puts Kean in a blender. But Kean says, this is my home ground. It goes out for a corner. Corner gets played in. Close, but not close enough. Mr. Robinson, a former Kennywell teammate with Junior Baker, as he says, I can't play no more. My legs are gone, George. And it reminds me what I've got in the locker. It's incredible to think Mr. Robinson's now a teacher. When I was in school, my teacher had us listen to bloody Top of the Pops. And do you know what? It was the norm to go to a school disco and hear Atomic Kitten, Whole Again. But why can I hear that music? It's a beat that I'm starting to... Chris, there's no reason. I've just punted it the other end of the pitch, and it's just hit the school teacher on his backbone, and he's done. No! It's just become 4-4, and I ain't talking about J Boogie. How has this game managed to go so back and forth? We can't do it this way. Goals change games. It's a simple fact in football. What defines whether you're going to win or lose? It's who scores the most goals. I couldn't care if it was 8-7. We need 3 points. This is a battle that could be flipped on its head with just one swing of a left foot. Since when did Sam know how to use his right? It's just gone wide. That was a moment. Oh my goodness. Sam Bailey gets on his left foot and drives down the line. How many rolls are we going to get? When you're in amongst the bottom sides in the team, you always feel like luck doesn't go your way. A beautiful ball from Luke Rooney round the corner, but Brixie the Loney brought in to do this exact thing. Secure points for the side. That is a massive moment in the game. Garlish takes one down the calf, and you look up and you see another opportunity for Lionel to make a decision. He has finally gone the Wellington way. I'm breathless because I've had enough. I've heard enough of these managers screaming and shouting to the point that I've looked to my gaffer here, my gaffer that. Kingy brings himself on for Jay Boogie. He's hoping to see out the game and secure the point for the day. Mr. Robertson picks it up in a wide position. He plays it into Kingy. His first touch is baggy. But you know what he's going to do? He's going to set example for the rest of us. He charges down the teddy bear and it falls to Malachi. Mr. Robinson, science lesson, PE lesson, mathematics lesson, geography. Well, no one likes that. But when you like PE, your favourite lesson is just based on what your passion is. Kian and the Chatham end with the stand. It's a thunderbolt effort on the edge of the area, and I don't have anything more to say than that is 3 points. Surely? 3 points! I haven't had that feeling before in this series, and I can only hope it's here now. The referee pretty much made us all sprint back to the semicircle and said, get back in, there's more minutes to play. Rooney, right foot, left foot round the corner, feeds it out to the wide man. I don't even know his name, but I know he's been half decent all game, and he's got past 2 players, and he's been whipped in. Real with a massive header at the back post. I can't keep hearing this bloody music. It's the 94th minute and it gets tossed in. Stansfield reverse contact. Tyrese clears, but the music's still playing. And it's a terrific strike by the bobbled head guy. And the ball's still all around the box. But it's limbs. And it's cleared onto the post by Mr. Robinson. Oh my goodness. Kwaku clears. And the final whistle actually bloody goes. It's not the winning. It's not the winning. It's the taking parts. Alright. That's 3 points for Wellington. I don't believe it. After all we've been through, I can finally take a breath to tell ya. Wellington 18th place. K Sports in 19th place with 1 game less played. That puts a 5-point gap and Wellington with a possibility of climbing out of the relegation battle for the last 8 games. I don't know what I'm saying, but basically, Wellington 18th place, K Sports 19th place, 5-point gap with K Sports with a game in hand. The momentum seems to have shifted. In the last 5 games, Wellington have picked up 6 points. You see the Fisher logo? That's the Millwall logo. All they've done is put a fish there. Chris has just observed that. Make sure you comment below if you agree. Fish out.
I hate to say it, but technically it's your win. Because you came on the pitch, yeah? Technically, Jay was the gaffer, we got the win.
I think I was, Chris. I think I was the gaffer.
Oh, who's second in charge? Who's second in charge is their win.
Youngest in charge. Tell him again. Youngest in charge, bro.
What? Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie, yeah? They scored, I was on Mali.
What a f***ing header.
You told yourself it was a Champions League night.
That's it.
Yeah, you mentally told yourself that the standard high.
So I play like Kyle Walker.
Yeah. Oh, you're not Kyle Walker?
I am now.
Keep saying it, man. They don't listen. Respectfully, go back home.
Conceded too many goals, but how important is that 3 points? It's a massive 3 points.
The league's on notice.
Aye, not yet. We've got so much more work to do, man, but feels good to get something out of a night, man.
You're at home, you're the youngest player in the team, and you get that opportunity to just f***ing lash it. So what you do, you go and lash it, kid. Like,
Well done. Yeah. Finally, our first fucking 3 points, and it was well deserved.
Yeah.
But just on the game itself, there's so much positives for us to build on. The gap between where we want to get to and where we are is so big, but we can make up that gap this season. Yeah. I'm not talking about next season. You should take pride and take joy in what we just produced out there throughout the 90 minutes. Because some of the football there was outstanding. We've had 1 training session. 1. Imagine what happens now with the continuity of the group. Everyone understand? We can be a fucking scary side. And that's exactly what we're going to be. Guys, brilliant.
Hey, can we get something from the young boy then, surely?
Hey,
Stay to find the morning. Y'all do what I do. We're making no closer. No matter how far I go, my car is stolen. The registration, cops patrolling. And I don't stop there. I got locked up. Won't let me out. Locked up. Won't let me out. They won't let me out.
The chairman sees that, he will kick us out this week.
Yeah, well, no, the lights will be off.
But no,
we'll turn the lights off.